Football podcast for girls and gays.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome back to the podcast, Football for Girls and Gays.
Episode 4.
Yep. Super happy. We've made it 4 weeks. I don't know if that would be any other way. Like, I don't know why I wouldn't, so I don't know why I said that. But we had a very exciting week in football for very bad reasons and for good reasons. There were some exciting games. There have been probably like the most season-ending and like serious injuries I've seen in my time observing football in like 1 week. Off the top of my head, one of the biggest ones, and probably not the most like favorite amongst our viewer base, Nick Bosa is out for this season. It looks like a torn ACL. I say that because he's not the best person off the field, but
He is very good on the field.
Well, yeah, he's really good on the field. That's why I say it's important, because he's like probably one of the best defenders. So
Yeah.
yeah,
So it's not good for the 49ers, but
yeah, and they're already a
another
fucking injured team.
season-ending injury this week was James Conner, who is the running back for the Arizona Cardinals. It's only important to me because I have him in our Football for Girls and Gays fantasy league, and if you are in the league, you know it's very, very hard to pick up a player if one of yours gets injured. So I'm going to some trade offers.
I saw something today, like a TikTok that was like 5 of the saddest player stories in NFL history, or like in NFL players, and I'm pretty sure one of them was James Conner. Like, something really sad happened to him. So then after hearing about that, let me just see on Wikipedia if I say death. Fuck, I don't remember what it was. It was really sad though. I was like, oh no. Yeah. But yeah, it sucks. I mean, especially when injuries are crazy. It's really, really sad when a player gets injured. It's kind of like getting a Purple Heart in the military, like, actually, because you're like kind of serving the entertainment for the nation, and then you like get injured and you can't. But it's different because like one is combat and the other is sport. But it still is very sad, especially when players are likable.
Another player that's not out for the season, but out for like 4 to 6 weeks, I think, CeeDee Lamb, which is not good for Cowboys fans. But
and not good for fantasy
George
players.
Pickens holders.
It's really bad for CeeDee. CeeDee Lamb is he's been really, really great for fantasy, like the past however long he's been in the league, and even in this year so far he's been great. But and I have him on one of my teams. I was really excited about having him because he's very attractive, and I think he's a really cool player. So I was excited to have him. That fucking happened with almost all my, like, the most favorite. Like, I was so excited about drafting Brian Thomas Jr., who has been flopping. So excited about CeeDee Lamb injured. So excited about Joe Burrow injured. Like, some of the biggest players. Except I was very excited for James Cook, and he has been way above what I expected. So I'm really happy about that. James Cook is the Buffalo Bills running back. Another one that hits close to home for us is Terry McLaurin. Could be out for a few weeks. There's not enough information yet. The only on fantasy apps it says like just questionable for this week, and he might return, and that could be the case. But I saw something on Reddit today. I've been addicted to football Reddit. Like, I look at fantasy football Reddit, Commanders Reddit, and NFL Reddit like every morning. And apparently Terry McLaurin was sent to see a specialist who specializes in a certain type of injury that could, if he has that type of injury, actually, then it could be like a month out. So fingers crossed that was just some like schizo Reddit shit, but I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know of any other injuries. I feel like there's definitely more.
Tracy Turnblatt.
Tyrone Tracy Jr.?
Yeah. Do you know who Tracy Turnblatt is?
Obviously, it's from
is that her last
Hairspray.
name?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, she got injured, and
I
Tyrone
wonder if
Tracy
she's a
got
Ravens
injured.
fan.
Like the character or Nikki? Nikki.
The character.
Probably. Buffalo, I mean,
Do you
Ravens.
think Nikki Blonsky watches football?
Probably. Like, I mean, I think she's from New York, so she's probably a Giants fan.
She's
I just
probably a
get that.
Jets fan.
Oh my
Oh
god.
God. Well, anyway, moving away from league news and over to fantasy football league news. Another great week in the books. We still have a couple teams that are undefeated. The
And teams that haven't won a game
and teams
against
that haven't won.
and I played a team without a defense or kicker, I can't remember, and without a quarterback, and I've never won a game yet, which is it's all Jerry Jeudy's fault, to be honest. So fuck the Cleveland Browns. Anyways, go on.
The best team this week was Smorgasbord, and the worst team was Ready for It. And correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Ready for It have the first pick?
Who's on their team?
I don't know. I can't click on the team name.
I wonder what. Let me look at it really quick.
While you look, the more
Yeah.
league awards. Jake won most efficient manager. You were the most.
I always win that.
Your max points was 75. Well, yeah, I feel like that's pretty easy in our league. Least efficient manager was
Not really. I feel like it's hard when there's not. You don't have that many. I mean, I don't know. Anyways,
You don't really have a lot of options on your bench. That's the thing.
Yeah, true.
Highest points in a loss, someone had 83 points and lost to a team that got 101. Lowest points in a win, someone had 43 points and won against someone who got 34 points.
Who got 34 points?
I had
Does it
the
say?
narrowest victory. I won 66.2 to 65.12. So I barely came through with that win. But I think it all... Oh, well, my match is gone, so I can't see anymore. Oh, wait, can I? If I go backwards?
I
No,
still have
can't.
the matches from last week, and I think Ready
Oh, I
for
see.
It did have the first pick because they have Bijan Robinson. Their quarterback is somebody named Lamar Jordan, who is a free agent.
The narrowest victory came down to me because Malik Neighbors got 3 points and James Conner got destroyed and is out for the rest of the season in the middle of the game. And my Bengals defense obviously got 0 points. But their defense also had 0 points. So it was a close game. Close game.
They, what was I going to say? And it's crazy that you can't even blame Malik Neighbors for not getting any points, because if you watch the game, like, it was really frustrating. The Kansas City did an insane job at shutting him down, but also the Giants' offense literally fell apart in that game, and they're starting Jackson.
League news. Yeah, that is league news.
Yeah, Jackson Dart's the starter.
For the Giants now. They're pulling Russell Wilson's starting position away and giving it to rookie Jackson Dart.
Yeah.
And we'll speak more on that when we give predictions for next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's about it for fantasy football news. Anything else?
I don't think so. We can get into what last week was and our predictions from last week.
Okay, sounds good.
NFL Week 3. The week started out with Thursday night was the Dolphins versus the Bills. The Bills won 31-21, and I was correct about that.
I was also correct. Sorry, I have to pull it up. The schedule.
And honestly, no comments about that game. It was as expected. The Bills played it relatively safe and looked like they had no signs of losing at any time. So
I watched that game with some friends at a bar nearby my house, and they do bingo, and I won. So that's noteworthy.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Next game, Carolina, Atlanta. Are we doing it in that order?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Uh, yeah.
Carolina versus Atlanta.
Oh, also, to say something, I was at the Commanders game for the 1 o'clock game, so I don't have much to say about the games
Okay.
that I missed. So
Okay. Panthers, Falcons. Panthers won 30-0. I don't really have much to say about that one.
all I remember is looking at the board, and my uncle and I were just like, we kept looking at that. Well, I kept pointing it out because I like the Panthers. So I'd be like, Panthers are up like 21-0, and then there was like 30-0. What the hell? Next game was the Green Bay Packers versus the Cleveland Browns, and the Browns upset the unbelievable Super Bowl caliber Packers 13-10. I don't know how that happened. I literally have no idea, and I was wrong about that, obviously.
It was
Oh,
a
but
lot
for the previous game, I was. Did we say that? I don't think I did. I was wrong about that.
Oh, shoot. I was wrong as well. I had the Falcons. So what am I? 1-1.
Now 1-2 if unless you pick the Browns.
Oh, no, you're right. You're right. 1-2. The Browns versus Green Bay was a lot of punting back and forth. The Browns blocked a field goal when the score was 10-10 with 20 seconds left and quickly got it into field goal range and won. And that's just the most unexpected upset I would have ever. I could never have thought that the Browns would beat the Packers after the way the Packers have been playing.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I was very surprised looking at some of the scoreboards when they would pop up on the Jumbotron at the game. And I didn't really, I just like, I can't fathom how that even happened, but I assume it was a really boring game to watch.
Next was the Jags versus the Texans. The Jaguars won 17-10. I got that one wrong.
I got it wrong
Off to
too.
a horrible start.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say that in the beginning. I think this is definitely gonna be the worst week. There was a lot of upsets and messy stuff going on.
Yeah, I don't know. The Texans just don't look like they were a playoff team last year.
Yeah, definitely not. The next game we have the Bengals versus the Vikings. This was another, again, a crazy week. I mean, not that crazy, but I think the score was crazy, like, because they both had backup quarterbacks playing. The Vikings won 48-10. I was wrong. I thought the Bengals were gonna win.
I got that right. This one they didn't show much on Red Zone because it was such a blowout, but I remember seeing that the Vikings defense got 32 points. So I know that they got like the defense and special teams got most of their points.
And one defensive player scored 2 touchdowns, a pick six and a fumble recovery for a touchdown.
Crazy.
Which is incredibly rare for like one player to do both of those things.
Mm-hmm. So if you had Vikings D, they easily could have won your fantasy matchup that week. But
oh yeah, 100%.
Lots of special teams plays and defensive plays this week. Next game was Pittsburgh versus New England, and the Steelers won 21-14. This was a game full of turnovers. I was right as well. But this game, literally, Ramondre Stevenson had 2 fumbles, I'm pretty sure, and the Steelers just couldn't capitalize on what the defense was setting them up for. The offense couldn't. I mean, they still won, but the offense wasn't. Like, do you see what I'm trying to say? The defense was providing them so many opportunities, so it could have been a blowout, but it wasn't.
Yeah, I see. The next game is the Rams versus the Eagles, which I know was exciting. I was wrong about this. The score was 33-26. The Eagles won.
I picked the Rams as well.
This was a really crazy ending. The one thing I want to say about this game is that obviously the Commanders are rivals to the Eagles. For many, obviously we're in the same division, but also we have very bad blood with them from last year. They beat us 55 to something in the NFC Championship, and they were assholes about it. But there was an Eagles fan in an Eagles jersey, an Eagles beanie, and like everything, sitting behind us. He was very, very funny. I liked him a lot. He was hilarious. Like he knew how to like take shots at like. So they kept showing the score. The Rams were up like 21-0 at half or some shit like that, and we kept like looking. I kept like turning around to him and be like, "What's that about?" And he'd be like, "It's still early, man. It's still early in the game," and we kept like laughing about that, and I'd be like, "Oh, is it still early in the game?" When they kept showing the score, and he's like, "Yep, still early." And now it literally is still. It was still early because when we were in the car going home, we like listened to the sportscast of what happened in the game, and basically the Eagles blocked a field goal that would have won the Rams the game, and they returned it for a touchdown. The last play when the clock ran out. So
Yeah,
fucking insane.
the Eagles got ahead late in the game, but the Rams still had enough time and definitely have enough. Like, I literally can't even remember his name. Matthew Stafford. Faith in Matthew Stafford that I thought that it was an easy win when they got the ball back with enough time, and the Eagles, all they had to do was get a field goal to win. And the Eagles had blocked a Rams field goal earlier in the game. So when they decided to run the clock out to get the field goal win, I was a little skeptical because they had enough time and enough, like, close enough where they could try and get a touchdown to win it out and really close it out, but they didn't. And I was really, really, really upset. I was literally like, they're definitely going to miss this. Like, the Eagles are going to clutch up somehow, and now they're 3-0, and I'm sad.
Yeah. Insane. I wish I saw that live, but I listened to it, so good enough.
What's your? Are you? That was 7 games, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Next was the Bucks versus the Jets. The Bucks won 29.
Wait, hold up. 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
The Bucks won 20.
Whoa!
9.
Player update. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt was just changed to questionable.
Like, you just got a notification?
Yeah.
Weird.
Hold on. I need to open the door for Nina. Announce the next game.
I did. The Tampa Bay Bucks won against the Jets.
What?
29-27. Whee! Sorry. I love imitating her meow. I can't help it. If you're on YouTube and you can see, look how cute Nina is. I miss her so much. Nina! Make sure she doesn't step on anything. The Bucks won. I was right about that. I don't really remember the game. I'm pretty sure the Bucks had a game-winning drive once again, field goal to win.
Yeah, they did. I remember that because there was some like statistic about it. I was also right about that. But I didn't watch the game obviously because I was at a different game. The next game we have is the Colts versus the Tennessee Titans. The Colts won 41-20. They're looking like the real deal, but they also have played like really bad teams, so it's hard to tell yet. Next week is going to be a test for them.
Yeah, definitely.
But I was right about this.
I was right too. Next, Commanders, Raiders. I picked Commanders. Marcus Mariota is a great backup. I'm not scared when he comes in. So.
Did you say the score?
Yeah. Or no.
Okay, yeah. It was 41-21. The Commanders won. Yeah, I was right about this too. I was at the game, and it was great. There's some really really fun plays. Like the first play of the game was a 69-yard kick return by Deebo Samuel, and then there was also a punt return for a touchdown.
Jalen Lane.
And who's a rookie, and there was a 45-yard, I don't know how many yards, long bomb to Terry, which he got injured on, which was great. It was just a really fun game to be at and watch. It was great to see him catch a long bomb, to catch a long pass, like a deep shot.
Yeah.
But I don't actually think it was a deep shot. He ran a lot of it. Maybe it was just like, I don't know. But it was a great play. It was like classic Terry play. But yeah. The next game was the Chargers versus the Broncos, which was another very, very good game. Came down to the last seconds. The Chargers won 23-20.
Got that.
And I was right about this.
I was
Let's
right
go.
too. I don't know why I can't really recall the game too much.
It was a little bit boring in like the middle of it, because no one could really get anything started. The Broncos kind of hit them like I think in the fourth or third quarter with a really good pass uh, to Sutton, and then there's the unbelievable like MVP caliber play from Justin Herbert where he escaped pressure in the pocket and like literally slinged one to Keenan Allen in the back of the end zone. It was like one of the craziest plays of the year so far, in my opinion, because like it really showed how good of a quarterback Justin Herbert is.
Was this the
But
week
it
that
was
was this the week that
keep
Najee
going.
Harris got injured?
I feel like that was last week,
I
but
can't
maybe.
remember. He's out
Yeah, I
for the
can't
season.
remember.
That's another one.
Yeah.
Next game was Seahawks versus Saints. Pretty boring matchup. The Seahawks won 44-13, and I got that right.
Where am I? The Seahawks. I got that wrong. I fucked
Pick
up
the
there.
Saints.
Yeah. Cause I don't know, the Seahawks kind of look like frauds a little bit, but they showed it. They proved themselves this week, I think. So, yeah.
Yeah. Next.
Next we have the Dallas Cowboys versus the Chicago Bears. The Chicago Bears won 31-14, and it was a very, very, very good. Fuck, did I? Oh no, I did write that one down. It was the Bears looked amazing. They looked like a very solid team.
I got
Obviously,
that one
CeeDee Lamb
right.
got hurt, so that was bad for the Cowboys, and maybe it would have been different if he was still in. But yeah, I got this. I got this wrong.
Let's
Damn.
go. Caleb Williams had 4 touchdowns, and there's a really famous hot dog place here called Wiener Circle.
Ew.
And have you heard of it?
I think so, maybe.
The workers are like mean.
Oh, I
It's
thought
like
that
a
was.
famous place, and like all these famous people
Huh.
go.
Okay.
And
Well.
like DJs perform on the roof all the time and stuff. It's a cool place. But Caleb Williams, since he got 4 touchdowns, they gave out free hot dogs yesterday.
Did you get one?
I don't live super close, so no, but that's like
Damn.
a fun thing.
Have you ever been there? Is it good?
Yeah, Thomas, when Thomas came and visited, he made us go there because he knew about it.
Interesting.
I mean, it's just like a Chicago dog, but I love Chicago dogs.
Are they anything like the hot dogs at the Cubs games? Is that a Chicago dog?
Well, I mean, the reason a Chicago dog is a Chicago dog is because of the toppings.
Oh, what do they put on it?
Like a pickle, tomatoes, relish, mustard, celery salt, hot peppers. I don't remember.
Wonder if I'd like it. Probably.
It's fire.
Um,
Next game was the Cardinals versus the 49ers. I picked the Cardinals to win. The 49ers won 16-15.
yeah, I
So
was
I
wrong
was
about
wrong.
this too.
I don't know.
It was a
some-
stupid game. It was bad.
Yeah, I want like for some reason the afternoon games when it's West Coast teams I always tune out, but I have to try and focus up starting
Yeah.
off.
I always get home and watch them because I didn't just spend like 6 hours watching football. So
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Next game is the Chiefs versus the Giants. The Chiefs won 22-9. We talked about this game. Like it was really bad. Like the Giants look as bad, if not worse, than the Jets. Not nearly as bad as the Saints, I think, but yeah, they terrible. I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, they performed so bad that they're taking Russell out. The Chiefs won, which I got right. But
Yeah, I got right,
remember we
too.
talked about how it would be really cool if the Giants stepped up and won. I thought there was a slight possibility after what they did in the Cowboys game, but I was wrong.
Yeah.
Last game of the week was Lions-Ravens, which was Monday Night Football. and I picked the Ravens to win, and unfortunately, they lost.
Same.
The Lions won 38-30.
I was wrong about that too. Yeah, the Ravens are fucking choke artists. Like,
Yeah.
it's actually insane, and I'm kind of really upset that I said that they're going to win the Super Bowl, because they just choke under pressure, and they have a very hard schedule. I think they're still going to make it far, but seeing as how they play, like, in these early season games, is, like, just very scary.
And Derrick
Derrick
Henry is just becoming a fumble magnet, which is like unheard of for him.
Okay, I think it's that he's not used to how good defensive players have got at punching the ball out. I think
Yeah,
that's
but, like,
100% it.
Just this season,
Yes, like I there's been so much talk about how good they, like, this season specifically, the defenders have stepped up like crazy. Like, they've gotten really, really good at punching the ball out. This season specifically, there's been, like, there's probably a statistic about it, but they've gotten just really, really good, and I think
He
he's
needs
just not
to
used to that.
figure that out.
Yeah. But he was like crying on the sidelines, and he's such a good guy and like so nice and sweet, and like I feel bad. I want him to succeed, but this is like 3 games in a row with a fumble, and 2 of them were insanely costly. They probably could have won if he didn't fumble. Same with the Bills game. So yeah, frustrating. What is 9 plus 7? I just want to make sure I didn't miss one. 16. Okay, I didn't miss one. I was 7 and 9 this week.
I was 10 and 6, and last week I was 13 and 3, so I'm declining. But I put a lot of thought into this week, so we'll see.
Okay, do we want to do the MADLIBS now?
Yeah.
Okay.
We did MADLIBS, like, our first or second episode, maybe second, of our season 1, and we got a lot of love on that segment. Some friends loved it, but also we got a comment on a TikTok asking us to do another one, so we decided to bring it back. This time I'll be filling in the MADLIBS, so we'll see if it lives up to last year's.
Yeah. And this website I'm using is called wordblanks.com. It's supposedly MADLIBS, and I tested it really quick, and it seems like it's good enough. We could also look into buying like the actual MADLIBS football book, which I think we could actually make this more of our regular segment because it is really fun and it's kind of like our humor. So yeah, this story or whatever is called "Me as a Quarterback." The lib intro. Here it is, the big day champion. You're playing the.
Why are you reading it? Or is this just
This is the
scripted?
intro. Like,
okay.
this is what it says it's about. Here it is. It's the big day champion. You're playing the beastie. You sat there on the bus, headphones, and playing Thunderstruck. I don't really know what that means.
What?
But I don't know.
Wait,
That's
read it
like-
again. Read it again.
Here it is, big day champion. You're playing the beastie. You sat there on the bus, headphones in, playing Thunderstruck.
Wait. Is there like a period after Beastie?
Nope. No, there's no. I don't know. Okay. So, team name.
Barnaby. That's what we call our dog, by the way.
Yeah. Plural noun.
Socks.
Song name.
Thunderstruck. No, I'm kidding.
No. Don't.
Landslide.
Okay.
Fleetwood Mac.
Same team name. I guess. the
Barnaby's,
Barnaby.
yeah.
Let me make it plural at the top. Number.
60.
Adjective.
Sweaty.
Noun.
Park.
Park. Number.
7.
Any word.
Any word?
Yeah, it just says that.
Snuffleupagus.
Snuffleupagus. There's two more any word, so
Bruh.
yeah.
Stinky.
And then
And
one word, another one. This is gonna be really long, so just say another, just any word that comes to mind.
keyboard.
Verb base form.
What does that mean?
I have no idea.
Run.
Yeah. So yeah, just like yeah. So like yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then verb present ending in ing.
Fighting.
Part of body. Boobs.
Okay.
Verb base form. So yeah, just non-conjugated.
Stay.
Last name.
Johnston.
Number.
14,000.
And now 14,000.
Yeah.
Okay. Any word 4 times.
The same word 4 times.
No, just just 4 random
Oh,
words.
okay. Minecraft, poster, bricks, and water.
Number.
Jesus.
There's only like 4 more things.
74.
Verb past tense.
Verb past tense. Like, okay. Bled. Is that a verb?
Yeah. Number.
0.
Team name Barnaby's and then a noun.
Burger King.
Okay. Here it is. The big day, champion. You're playing the Barnabys. You sat there on the bus, socks in, playing Landslide Fleetwood Mac. Couple of minutes later, the bus stops. You've been waiting for this day. Once the starts, team Barnaby's
Wait,
kicks
what?
the ball. I don't know. This is like not like I don't know. Once the starting team Barnaby's kicked the ball, we ran it to their 60-yard line. It was a very sweaty game. 1 touchdown to the next thing, you know it. It's halftime. We're winning. We get out there and they say, we get out there and they came like a ball of park. Wait, I'm never using this website again. The next thing you know, it's halftime. We are winning. When we get out there, they came like a ball of park. Oh, because you said park for one of your nouns. They came like a ball of park. By the fourth quarter, we were losing. We have the ball. 4 down we go for a 7-yard punt. Wait, listen. We have the ball. 4 down we go for a 7-yard punt. 4-yard punt.
Jesus Christ.
Snuffleupagus stinky keyboard. They ran the ball. It is in the air.
Wait, hold up. You need to go back a step.
Okay. 4 quarter, we're losing. We have the ball 4 down. We go for a 7-yard punt. Snuffleupagus stinky keyboard.
Is that someone's
They run
name?
the ball.
Or is that a play?
I think it's a play. Snuffleupagus stinky keyboard. They run the ball. It is in the air, only in the air for a couple of seconds. I close I close my, this is what it says directly, but I'm trying to improvise. Couple of seconds, I close my, then I hear the crowd fighting. They made it out in the time our quarterback gets hurt. We all took, we all take, we all take a boobs till they sit, until they stay him out. Johnston, your new
This
QB.
is so bad.
I know. QB, after we kick an onside, we get the ball. We have 30 seconds. I said, Hail Mary on I say Hail Mary on 14,000. I shout Minecraft poster bricks water. I shout Minecraft poster bricks water. I get the ball out there. He was number 74, wide open. I bled it to him. It was in the air for a second, but it felt like an hour. Finally, it reaches 86. It was good. The crowd goes wild. Then at the 10-yard line, we kick and we make it. We won, Barnaby's. Won the championship 46-45. I was so happy. I was so happy. I wish the day would not Burger King. Yeah.
Bruh.
So yeah, I mean, I probably could have just edited it myself, and I swear this is this website called Word Blanks. It looked like it was gonna be good, but some of the grammar shouts like this is not an English company. Mm-hmm. Nina, you just can't be on the keyboard. Now she's hissing at me. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my mouse is for some reason broken, which is not good.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I'm back. To get out of this tab, it's like eating my RAM for some reason, and maybe close these tabs. Nina, look, I'm gonna throw this. Ready? Go get it.
She doesn't like to
Go
play
get it.
fetch.
She does.
Oh. Nina!
Just throwing trash on my desk on the floor. Yeah, let me see if I could find a better... this website was so good because it had so many. Should I just try one more from it? Because there's like so many ones. Maybe it was just that one that was bad.
Try your hardest to
Because
improvise it.
the next
because
one
I
is
didn't
called...
even understand what was going on.
Yeah, this next one is called Who is Alabama Quarterback to a Tagovailoa? So like maybe it's...
Who is Alabama quarterback to a Tagovailoa?
Yeah, let me see what the synopsis is.
Okay.
Sometimes it pays to wait. Verb past tense ending in ing. Your noun plural until you can show the world what you can do. I think this is good. It's short too, so let's try it. Verb present ending in ing.
I'm trying to think of like verbs that aren't like, because some of mine made sense, so I don't want super football-y verbs. Standing.
Noun plural.
Butts.
Adjective ending in est. So like shortest, tallest.
Smelliest.
Yeah. Noun.
Stairs.
Oh, stairs. I wrote like the verb.
Oh, I guess
verb.
noun. It's not plural noun, so just stare.
Yeah, stare.
Yeah, whatever.
Verb past tense.
Roared.
Roared.
Yeah.
Number.
3.
Adjective.
Cold.
Verb past tense.
Jumped.
Noun.
SpongeBob.
Adjective.
Dirty.
Noun plural is the last one.
The world's my oyster. There's too many options. Noun plural.
Yeah.
Broccolis. Carrots. That sounds better.
Okay. Let's see what this Tagovailoa, Alabama MADLIB is all about. Okay. Who is Alabama quarterback Tua Tagovailoa? Sometimes it pays to wait and watch, standing your butts until you can show the world just what you can do. True. For Tua Tagovailoa, his chance came in the college football's smelliest stage, when Alabama coach Nick Saban decided at halftime to replace this is a true story, I guess. Nick Saban decided at halftime to replace quarterback Jalen Hurts with his freshman from Hawaii, a guy who has been offered a stare only after Jake Fromm roared his stare at Georgia. He roared his stare at Georgia. That sucks. It was a wild ride from there, with Tagovailoa completing one of the best game-winning passes in college football since Doug Flutie as the Crimson Tide won in overtime. But the glory of that 3-yard touchdown pass came after a cold moment in which he took a sack. Tua probably couldn't have thrown it.
Why does that make sense?
I know. Tua probably couldn't have thrown that pass if I could have jumped him after the sack. Saban said afterward that I couldn't get out of there fast enough. The legend of Tagovailoa was years in the making. Of course. Okay, wait, let me reread that. The legend of Tagovailoa was years in the making, of course, and has roots in Polynesia with a nod to Marcus Mariota, the SpongeBob winner 3 years ago. To the Polynesian community, I hope and pray that this is only the beginning. Mariota said as he accepted his SpongeBob last night. This is fucked. Young, dirty athletes everywhere. You should take this motivation and dream big and strive for carrots. What if he said that in his Heisman speech? Dirty athletes everywhere.
Dirty athletes everywhere. Strive for carrots.
Wow.
Oh, God.
Let me just see if there's like one more good one.
I feel like the blanks could be better in these. Like, when it told me to say a noun, like, it could have been, like, made up of word. And MADLIBS, like, brand would probably do better. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let me see if...
I kind of want to see if I can find one for you.
Okay.
I don't think we've done this one.
Wait,
Yeah,
are you
we
looking on
haven't.
Google Images?
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you know?
I was just asking because I didn't. So I was
okay.
like, I wonder if that's a good way.
Oh, yeah, there's a ton on... I'm just going to fill it out, like, sort of weirdly, but we'll see. I can probably do it. Name of an NFL star.
Josh Sweat.
See, like, these have better fill in the blanks.
Yeah.
Position.
Quarterback.
Lions or Bengals.
Lions.
Crime.
Shooting.
Drinking or smoking.
Smoking.
Weapon.
Revolver.
Bodily fluid.
Diarrhea.
Number greater than 4.
6.
Number greater than 5,000.
5,243.
And number greater than 7.
8.
Day of the week.
Wednesday.
Okay. Breaking news. Josh Sweat, who plays quarterback for the Lions, was arrested last night for a shooting. Officials say he had been smoking and was armed with a revolver, and there was diarrhea everywhere at the scene of the crime. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell plans to suspend him for 6 games and fine him $5,243. This marks the NFL's eighth arrest since Wednesday.
That's it.
Yeah, it was short. Oh wait, there's more. Wait, there's 4 more. I just found a longer version. I'll add to it really quick, okay?
Okay.
Location other than his office.
Orlando, Florida.
Activity other than taking action. The fuck?
Jump rope.
Sorry. Number greater than 7.
404.
And yesterday's date is the 23rd of September.
Do you
Okay.
remember?
Continuing. Roger Goodell is currently in Orlando, Florida, doing jump ropes. This marks the NFL's 404th arrest since 23rd of September. What? Well, yeah, that was the addition.
Interesting.
I wonder. Oh yeah, there literally is like a MADLIBS book for football that I could get
that's
on
what I was like, I wonder
Amazon.
if we should buy that.
It's $5.
Buy it.
Okay, well, and we can do one or two per episode.
Yeah.
These ones were kind of mid.
Yeah. I thought the Snuffleupagus thing was hilarious, though.
Yeah, but it was so hard to understand what was going on. Well, maybe we should move into our predictions for next week now before we go overtime again. The first game of this
Thursday,
week
tomorrow.
is Thursday Night Football, Seahawks versus the Cardinals, and I picked the Seahawks.
I picked the Cardinals.
Interesting. I don't know. I think
they
it could
just.
go
I
either
think
way.
they have more to prove. That's all I think.
Definitely. I think it'll be defense heavy.
Yeah.
Next game is Pittsburgh versus Minnesota. I picked Pittsburgh.
I picked Pittsburgh as well. I know Livy Quack, one of our loyal viewers, will be extremely happy
about that.
we've picked them twice in a row to win. But yeah, I picked the Pittsburgh Steelers because I like them. I don't hate them. I just don't think they're the best team. I hate Aaron Rodgers a lot though, so that's the problem.
Fun fact: they're playing in Ireland.
Right. Mm-hmm. Wait, is this like the 9:30 a.m. game?
Yeah.
Fuck, that's crazy. Okay.
They're playing in Ireland, and that's partly why I picked the Steelers. Is because when I was studying abroad in Rome, there was literally a bar for Steelers fans in Rome. So I feel like they have a lot of abroad fans.
I feel like I would think that there's a lot of Irish people in Pittsburgh for some reason. Maybe
My roommate
I'm wrong.
is Irish and is from Pittsburgh.
Julia's Irish.
Mm-hmm. Boyle. Sorry, I just literally gave away her full name, but whatever. Next game, Commanders versus Falcons. God, I hope we win this one, and I picked the Commanders.
Yeah, I mean, I picked the Commanders. Who knows, though? No, I'm pretty confident. The Falcons looked fucking awful last week, so yeah. Next game is the Buffalo Bills versus the undefeated Buffalo Bills versus the defeated New Orleans Saints. I picked the Buffalo Bills.
I think Bills take it easily. Could you imagine if they lost to the Saints?
I mean, it wouldn't even be a big deal.
It would just be what the hell?
Yeah, it'd be
Maybe
like the Green Bay
Saints
Packers losing to the Browns.
Yeah, that's actually very true.
Zero implications, but just whatever.
Next one is Cleveland versus Detroit, and yeah, it would be really funny to see the Browns beat another NFC North team, but I picked the Lions.
Yeah, I picked the Lions. Next
And the
game,
next one,
oh, sheesh. This one is a
it's the
shit show, to
Titans
be
versus the
honest.
Texans, and both of them are 0-3. So this is
Yeah.
going to give the first win to one of these teams, and I think it's going to be Houston.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Houston. I thought about this one for a little bit, actually. This was the last one I put in because it's just like, there's part of me that's like, maybe this will be the Titans' first win. Because the Titans aren't like necessarily like one of the worst teams. Maybe they are, but maybe it's Cam Ward's breakout game. But also, I don't know. I don't know, man. The Houston Texans, they have a lot to prove this game. Tennessee Titans don't, so that's why I picked the Titans. The next
Fair.
game is Carolina Panthers versus the New England Patriots. I think this is going to be actually one of the better games this week, and I picked the Panthers to win.
This was the one that I was stuck on, that it took me like 5 minutes to pick, and I was so back and forth. I ended up picking the Patriots, and I don't know. I really don't know. I'd honestly be happy with either, and I also think it could be a lot of turnovers.
True. That's, yeah, very good point.
Next is...
Let's hope not. Let's hope for Bryce Young going crazy and Tet having like an insane breakout.
That's why I wanted to pick Carolina, because I want to root for them. I need Chuba and I need Tet to do well.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Next is the 3-0 Chargers versus the 0-3 New York Giants. I think they're going to play better with Jackson starting, but I don't think he's going to win his first game, so I picked the Chargers.
Yeah, I picked the Chargers. Next game, a very, very good game. Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Philadelphia Eagles, both undefeated. Both look really, really good. But I actually do think the Tampa Bay Buccaneers look better, to be honest. Like, the Eagles haven't I don't know, actually, I would take back that statement very quickly. I don't know. I picked the Buccaneers.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to say.
This one also was a challenge for me. I think it could be a close game, I hope. I sadly am going to say that the Eagles will go 4-0 just because of Mike Evans' injury, and the Tampa Bay Bucks also haven't played like the best teams, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Next one is Colts LA, which I also think is a good game. They're both 3-0, so if someone's getting their first loss. With the Eagles, Bucks, and Colts Rams, all of them are undefeated, so someone's getting defeated. I picked the Rams just because we were talking about earlier, the Colts haven't been playing the best teams. They've been demolishing, but they haven't been playing the best teams, so I'm going with the Rams.
Yeah. Also interesting, after this week, we're going to only have 3 undefeated teams. That's crazy that 4 undefeated teams are playing each other. Well, actually, we could have, I don't know. Anyways.
Who did you pick? The Rams?
I picked the Rams. Who did you pick?
The Rams.
Okay,
Sorry,
yeah.
I rambled a little because that one also took me a minute.
I think the Colts are going to run out of luck. They haven't been playing the best teams.
I looked it up to
they're
see.
still good. The next game we have the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the San Francisco 49ers. I think the Jaguars are going to win. I don't know. Who do you think?
This is another one I had trouble doing because I just feel like the 49ers shouldn't be 4-0. It doesn't make sense.
The 49ers are literally like have bullet holes and like they are fucked up. They have everyone injured. I especially now that Nick Bosa's injured now too. It's like, what are you guys doing? Like, I feel bad.
Something doesn't sound right, but I did pick them to go 4-0.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's fair. Oh my god, dude, there's so many insane games. This next game was very hard for me too. The Baltimore Ravens versus the Kansas City Chiefs. One of these teams is going to come out 1-3, which does not feel right. It does for me. It didn't feel right for the Baltimore Ravens, so I picked the Baltimore Ravens to win.
I don't know. I was kind of back and forth on this one. I picked the Chiefs just because I have seen the Ravens choke so much. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can see the Chiefs defense defending the run well. I don't know if that's actually true or not. I can just see them stopping Lamar from rushing and Derrick Henry. So
what's their like defensive lineman's name?
Chris Jones.
Yeah.
That's what I'm picturing in my head is like Chris Jones sacking Lamar. So I
Yeah.
picked Kansas City. I would be completely happy if they lost, though.
Yeah.
Next is the Bears versus the Raiders. I picked the Raiders. I feel like the Bears.
Fucking asshole. That's your
What?
team.
Well,
That's your city.
well, it's my city, but they're like my third team. So,
Yeah.
and I think that Ashton Genty pops off in this game, and I think the Bears are like they win a game and they are all high up in the clouds, and then they're gonna get knocked down by the Raiders. That's just what I envision.
True. That's valid. I picked the Bears though. I kind of like them this season. Green Bay Packers versus the Dallas Cowboys. I picked the Packers.
I
They're
picked the
bouncing
Packers.
back.
It's Micah Parsons against his old team.
True.
So he's gonna sack the fuck out of Dak Prescott.
Yeah. And CD's out.
Yeah.
CD's pretty much their whole offense at this point, if I'm being honest. Maybe it's glazed because I have him, but I love him. So
No, they're tight end I have, and he gets
funny as fuck. Actually, I'm pissed I didn't say this earlier. I had like a funny bone in my body and wouldn't stop trolling my mom on Sunday. Like when Dan Quinn, there's a lot we missed actually.
Oh yeah.
Dan Quinn got decked during the game,
I need
and he
to
was
be more vigilant about writing things down.
yeah, he got decked and was bleeding, and like there's a clip of him like putting his fist up in the air after he got decked and he was bleeding, and I said to my uncle and dad, because it was just me, my dad, and my uncle at the game. Oh my god, there was so much that actually happened that I forgot to mention at the game. There was like the people we sold so isn't it kind of awkward when you like, if you have 6 season tickets, we sold 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And so there was 3 people that we sold the tickets to sitting next to us.
Yeah.
And they got there and they're like,
they don't know that you guys are the like season ticket holders.
They don't know that we sold them the tickets.
Yeah.
And the dad kept doing this thing. He's like, these tickets are pretty good, huh? To like his wife and daughter, and I'm like, yeah, they are. But he was saying it because he knew they were good and like he wanted them to be really happy. But the daughter was like probably like 14, 15, or 16, like somewhere like early high school, and you could tell that she like was trying so hard to like seem like she didn't really care that she was there. Like she kept like being on her phone and like was wearing like yeah, no, it reminded me of Grace specific. Like she was wearing like leggings and like wouldn't stand up and cheer and stuff, and I was just like, it was just funny to observe. But I kept trolling my mom during the game, and she was like, "What happened?" Because everyone was like being like, everyone in the family group chat was being like, "Oh my god, Dan Quinn." My mom was like, "What happened?" And I said that he's in the blue medical tent, and like was just like trolling.
Why did I believe that?
I don't well, because it was realistic.
I did believe you.
It wasn't like that crazy of a lie, but I just wanted to mess with my mom. And then I told her, I kept saying that CeeDee Lamb got stung by a bee and that he was allergic to bees and that he's out for the rest of the season. She was like, what? With a bunch of question marks. And then CeeDee Lamb got injured, so it's partly my fault, so my bad about that.
Yeah, you jinxed it.
Yeah. Next game is the Jets versus the Dolphins. 2 teams that haven't won a game. I picked the Dolphins to win.
I picked the Jets.
I was back and forth a little bit. I just the Dolphins have played harder teams, I think.
That's fair.
So yeah.
Last game of the week. These are both Monday Night Football games.
Yeah, we have
and
2
this
Monday
one
night.
is the Bengals versus the Broncos. I picked the Broncos.
Yeah, I picked the Broncos.
I think
they're still a
those
full
games
team. They've
are
had a
gonna be
very hard
boring.
schedule too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That about does it for next week. Predictions.
Yeah.
I'm going to immediately buy this MADLIBS after we're done filming here, and hopefully it'll be here by next week.
Yeah. Okay, that's it.
Yep. All right. Well, thank you for listening. If you got all the way to the end, I know we said that we were gonna do like fantasy rewards if you listen all the way to the end of the podcast. We have to figure that out.
Next week we'll have one.
Okay. Yeah.
So be aware that you have to listen to next week if you want extra points.
Yes. All right. Well, thanks for listening. And yeah, I love you guys.
Love you. Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.